Good morning. You are tuned into twitch.tv/bedsores, coming to you live from my sick couch in the chronic illness autonomous zone. I'm your host, Alyssa, here with my co-host and transcriptionist, Earl. Let's get some rest today. Welcome to Battle Balls, aka Senkyu. This is a 1995 game by Seibu Kaihatsu, which we'll look into in a minute, but also it's 1995, baby. For the first time in a while, we have to figure out what happened this year. Just some light stuff for this year. Nothing too intense happened. The World Trade Organization, eBay, and the BNSF Railway in the States were established. The Great Hanshin Earthquake, the Mexican peso crisis, Sanguinetti was sworn in Uruguay. Michael Jordan says, I'm back. The sarin gas attacks in Japan. Selena is murdered. Samashki massacre. Oklahoma City bombing. Chirac elected in France. The Sega Saturn and PS1 are launched. The Srebrenica massacre. Rugby union players are able to be professional. Unabomber Manifesto published. O.J. Simpson found not guilty. Found not guilty. Louis Farrakhan's Million Man March in D.C. Yitzhak Rabin is assassinated. Bosnian War is ended, and trials for genocide begin. The first ever full-length computer-generated film is released by the name of Toy Story. The protease inhibitor saquinavir is approved by the FDA and will drastically reduce deaths from HIV/AIDS. And of course, Senkyu came out. This game has this weird thing you have to do before you can run it in MAME. The first time you run the ROM, it boots into this screen that says, now updating, please wait a moment. And what you have to do is wait for this to count down from 999 all the way to 0. Takes like 7 minutes. And then go in and set a dip switch. But if you do it early, it doesn't work. Very funny. Winners don't use drugs is a message that just gets plastered on a ton of arcade machines due to a trade organization at the time. For some reason, for some reason, there is a square missing out of this logo. We fought the drugs and the drugs won. A lot of kids would put quarters in an SF2 cabinet and then go to the parking lot for a William S. session. Seibu, Kaihatsu, Stinger, Scion, Kung Fu Tycoon, Knuckle Joe, Shot Rider, Wiz, Empire City 1931, Panic Road, Air Raid, Puppet Run the video game, Mustache Boy, Dead Angle, Dynamite Duke, Raiden. I think the Raiden series is what they're most known for. I'm not one for shmups. Sorry. Okay, skill test mode or battle CPU? We're gonna battle CPU. That's the real version of the game. Oh, let's take little Puffball. Yeah. Here's hoping there aren't drop tables and it's just cosmetic. Got a world map. Very cute. So, this is a ball go down game. We have two-way rotation, and we are dropping these balls down from the top of the screen to send them to our opponent. As Garrulus says, this music isn't oinky sploinky, but it is dinky splinky. So balls fall down. We must clear the balls. Note that the balls do have different textures on them. They're not that noticeable, but it is an early form of like colorblind accessibility that I want to point out as something that's nice. So garbage is given in the form of Tyson puzzle-dama like vor balls that eat other balls and turn them into eaten balls that then need to... So once the balls have become eaten balls, then you need to uneat the balls by clearing other balls near them. When you chain, you fill up a meter on the opponent's side of the screen, and then that many eating balls get sent to them. I think the puffball might be a super chibi-fied Mount Fuji. Aww. Balls filling the gap animation is good. Yeah, a lot of really gorgeous touches. One of the big challenges, #big challenges, is figuring out where the balls are going to fall. The balls make choices about physics. There has to be some kind of logic whereby physics situations like this one are solved. I think I can ask Dion co-host about whether or not the solution for the bubbles falling in Battle Balls was an inspiration for how it was solved in the game Mixolumia, which has a similar, not problem, let's not call it a problem, but a similar thing that needs to be figured out. Kuchi-san, you're so happy! Hey, what the fuck? No, stop! Okay, a couple of things we need to talk about right there. One, this game has garbage canceling. You can make the size of the attack that you receive smaller. Additionally, there is a set time after a person sends a combo, but before you receive the damage, wherein you have the opportunity to use that garbage nullification. There's a porn version of this game. I don't think this is in my list of porn games. It is not in MAME. Okay, it'll go on the wish list then. Yes, I have a list of porn games. A list I specifically keep to jork it to. I'm now imagining a modern version of this game with analog movement and realistic ball physics. People do physics Tetris all time, and it sucks. But this might be better because balls do have ideal packing. So when you get a garbage ball, notice how you're able to stack 4 of them together without it clearing. So that gives you like a little anchor point from which to start doing chains. Like that. And so now her balls got eaten. And if you get sent a lot of garbage, it will give you some of it pre-eaten. Ma'am, your balls. Ma'am, your balls, no! So notice that sending just a little bit of garbage is possible. This was one of my annoyances with Calcune, so you can do even just a little bit, and it'll help. You feel like your decisions matter. Don't you cry for me, I come to Alabama and I'm sucking on... Sorry, you're in such a mood the last few days, I know. Some nice stuff has happened in my life and I feel happy about it. Girls? No. No! Stop eating my balls! I mean, yeah, no, I said it correctly. So it looks like everybody has like a garbage mascot color that they send. An excellent bit of tuning to add on to your garbage mechanic. If someone is going to send you garbage, they just send you of a color that's representative of the character. Everybody does it, so it's not like a drop table at all. This is the trouble with both this game and Tyson Puzzle-dama, is that you gotta talk about balls. You can chain randomly pretty easily. Like, you'll just kind of stack stuff and you might not be thinking about it very intensely. And you can end up with a 5-chain, which is a great feeling for a novice player. It helps keep them hooked because chains are the great innovation of the color matching stacker, right? Where it's a mirror match, so we have different color palettes. That's thoughtful. The game is tuned so that high combos don't like immediately kill your board. A 5 combo in Puyo for somebody who's not ready to counter it is fatal. That was a 6 combo and it wasn't that bad. I'm still dying, but that's just because I suck. Okay, so now we are getting a Tyson Puzzle-dama-like. We are getting pre-eaten balls. I don't like how there's only one woman here as far as I'm concerned. Unless the dragon is a lady, but I don't think she is. Oh, but she's so cute! I love that she's trying to keep her body up with her fat wings. So that taught me one strictly from having a well-timed, well-placed attack, which is you want to be able to do. If screen watching is involved, you're gonna have a ball. Like, I think that it is good for a puzzle game to reward a little bit random play, or like extremely novice play. It gets you hooked on the combos. There is something fun about the like exponential damage curve of combos in Puyo Puyo, but like, I don't know, this is nice. It's a little bit lower stakes. Just some well-timed attacks. That's all you need. Who the hell's this guy? Are there more colors? Oh, he's cheating. He doesn't have a single mascot color, and he gives a couple of colors. The game is cheating. This feels less bad than it does in some other games that we've played. Like, I've beat every regular character in the roster, I think, and now I'm only dealing with like an extra boss guy, and that's when you start giving him mechanics that no other player has. You know what? Fine. Yes! All right. Oh, these aliens are really good at balls, and they don't have any top balls. Came from planet Balls. These aliens are ball masters. List, you've condemned the planet. And what have you done for the planet today, huh? This soundtrack unfortunately doesn't go. You need some drums here. I'm really not that into balls, Juby, but thank you for asking. Oh. Die, Rubit. She's so pretty.
I'd let her kill me.
I'd let her. She's laughing at me. She's not even letting me get a ball in edgewise. This lady is stacked with intention, Waka Waka. If I were like a shithead, I would make the YouTube thumbnail for this be like, Mixolumia in 1995? Alien sucked my balls? Yeah. I have to spend time letting her eat my balls, and I know how that sounds, but like, it is a true description of what makes this frustrating. I will die on my lesbian tetraseracial hill that Mixolumia is actually pansexual Puyo. That's your hill? Sex Rex? That's your hill? You can't die on every hill. Everyone needs a hill. I'm not sure I agree. There are all kinds of things that I'm a hater about. I try to have fun doing it, and I also try to be right. Looks like you can use some work on both counts. Weird that you can clear above where you can see. Will that be enough? Will that be enough? Yes! Cry more. I do this professionally, and I really think this could get a lot of views, says Shadelaw. Okay. All right, I have to now. As always, brave, 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 Shadelock. I really don't know about this one, folks. This seems out of reach. Wait a minute. Yeah! Hey, we did it! Final thoughts on Battle Balls. This is a great game. The physics interactions that the balls have to choose about how they fall are coded particularly and are not universal. Hard to make a fully intuitive method of stacking them. That said, what the game makes up for is how easy it feels to get a chain, generally. There's a lot of work put into making sure that chaining is possible for any player, and that a large chain doesn't fuck you too much. In particular, in the first 8 stages, it is very easy to respond to other characters' as garbage that they send you, because they have mascot garbage that comes down at the top, these mascot colors that then can get cleared. Otherwise, there are no individual mechanics that I can suss out for the different characters, which is how you should do it. All I needed for me to get into the character of being the little guy was to have a picture of the little guy. That's all I needed. Art style was so cute. Little world map, little characters, not enough girls, but a couple of very great girls. Thank you for the balls. This has been twitch.tv/bedsores, coming to you live from my sick couch in the Chronic Illness Autonomous Zone. We've been your host Alyssa here with our co-host and transcriptionist Earl. Take care and do your best. Waluigi, Waluigi, Walu. I'm an adult! I look at pornography! Grow up! As a heterosexual... So for anybody just catching up, Daggett's new bit is that he's straight, which is very funny. Daggett says, as a heterosexual man, I respectfully don't look at pornography. Yes, that is what heterosexual men are known to do. Did you know that Amethyst Rocks has the word cloaca banned in her chat? I just thought that was interesting. Ball